Now, when the Velas Undermines came out in October, people flocked to it like moths to a flame. It was a big, bright light, and everybody loved it. However, it quickly became apparent within just a few days that people no longer loved the grind in Warframe. I don't know why. I'm not going to talk about why people didn't like the Undermine bounties in this video. I'll make another video for that. In this video, I'm going to talk about how some people decided to start hating on Nokko for literally about no reason at all, and they disguised it as having a little bit of reason, which made no sense because I'll be explaining them to you right now. Now, just note that these don't come from a forum or anything like that. These are from the region chat. So they're probably going to be redundant, make no sense, and make you want to kill yourself. Just like they made me want to kill myself. Now, let's start with his abilities. They found his gameplay loop boring. What a shocker. Now, here's the thing with this gameplay loop. It can be boring. It's you throw down Bright Bonnet, this gives you energy, this gives you strength, then you throw down Spore Spring. Your Spore Spring bounces 10 times, it has no fall off, it kills enemies like crazy, does insane damage. So usually that means you're going to be staying by your Bright Bonnet. Either you're going to be jumping on it or be just near enough for it so you can keep getting that energy and strength bonus. Then Stink Brain, this puts enemies to sleep and does viral damage. Speaking of viral damage, the next point they had a problem with was that his damage type was too damn overused. Can you believe that? Viral and Toxin are definitely overused, but they complained about it for some reason, even though it fits his mushroom image and abilities perfectly. Honestly, if they decided to use something like Magnetic, I would probably be a bit upset. They could have used gas. They could have used gas if they wanted to instead of viral. But if they used Magnetic or something like that, I'd probably be a bit upset, honestly. Though, to be honest, this is Warframe, so anything could have gone. But it seems like they're hoping for something unique instead of viral, which is overused. And honestly, I don't know what else to say about that. It made no sense to me. Part of me felt like they're either going to ask for true damage or Tau from this ability, which made no sense. I tried talking to these people, and it was region chat, so it was naturally hard to tell what the fuck was going on. But they all were just going like, it's overused, it sucks. So moving on to the next thing, they didn't like the way he looks. Honestly, the way he looks, it's not the best. I can't really argue that. I like his helmet. This Mycorrhiza helmet or whatever, but his base helmet, Loki, kind of just sucks. I'm not even gonna argue with his looks. They could definitely give us a better skin at some point. Now the next thing is his reroute ability. They find it redundant because his passive does essentially the same thing, leaving you an automatic free vibe, so long as you have a Stink Brain or a Bright Bonnet down that you can get to in time. Now, to that I say, get over it. You can literally just subsume this. This is the most subsumed ability probably in the game. People that got Nokko probably subsumed this if they didn't like it immediately. Like, just like that. Now, honestly, I like it. You get to go around being a caked up little mushroom. I think that is beautiful, and you get immortality. It counts as invisibility, and you can go around collecting these orbs for health. So I have absolutely no problem with this ability whatsoever. I don't understand why people do. I've seen it compared to Revenant's Mesmer skin, and honestly, that's just annoying. I'd rather they gave us this unique ability rather than a Timu version of Revenant's Mesmer skin, because that would just be fucking irritating. At least they gave us something unique. And then finally, the last thing is something very, very stupid. It's that his Spore Spring doesn't actually do a lot of damage. Now, here's the thing. This is his Spore Spring. I'm not even using the Bright Bonnet right now. Now, if that isn't considered a lot of damage, despite me not even having activated my Bright Bonnet for the strength increase, nor Stink Brain to proc them with viral, nor even my Arcane Crepuscular, or however you pronounce this bullshit here, then I don't know what is considered a lot of damage to these people. So to recap real quick, they had a problem with his design, valid. Not even gonna argue that, valid. They had a problem with his gameplay loop. That makes no sense. Every frame has a gameplay loop. That's kind of what the point of having a main is. They got annoyed with his overused damage type, in which case, get over it. Don't know what else to say to that. That's just the insane complaint. They had a problem with his passive immortality, which literally get over that. Just subsume the ability. There's no point in even talking about that at all. And then they dared to say that he didn't do enough damage, which makes little to no sense to me at all. So that's just about it. And now, once again, I got all this from Region Chat. I'm sure there's probably a few forums on Reddit that you can see, but I'm sure it'll be like 1,000 times worse because Reddit is a cesspool of bad opinions and bad ideas. But anyway, that is just about it. There's nothing else to this. I suppose I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around, thank you. You're very brave. And until next time.